My name is Javaun Bance and I am an amateur boxer for LCB. I got into boxing, I think I was around 13. I was playing football at the time already. Started mixing the boxing and the football up and I just fell in love with the boxing completely. I loved it. I loved the fighting, I loved the training, I loved everything about it, so I just became fully passionate about it. Winning a fight, it's an undescribable feeling. All that training prior, all the things you've been working on, everything, and then to have your hand lifted up at the end of that, it feels amazing. You feel so accomplished. Whether that's your first fight on a club show in Peckham, the feeling never goes. In my 9th year, I ended up getting kicked out of school. Once I got angry, I used to struggle to control my emotions and I wouldn't really be able to think about what I'm doing when I'm in that state, so that was kind of what led up to me being kicked out of school. I got into a fight and the teacher was also injured in the fight. And then I went to a pupil referral unit, which is a place where young people go after they've been kicked out of school. It was just a shithole. You just feel like shit every day. You're going in and getting searched every morning. All the doors are locked around the school with fob keys, including the toilets. You feel quite trapped, and it's very similar to being in jail. It kind of puts you into that mindset, whether you have that mindset or not before going there. They're kind of put into a category, and I think they're being spoken to in a certain way, and the whole process is very incriminating. You're kicked out of somewhere, which is mainly school for a majority of kids growing up, and then you're put into a place where you're with young people that are going through certain things and experiencing certain issues, and you are as well, and they're all flooded into one place. It's understandable that a lot of the young people that go into the centre leave and end up going jail. It's kind of like a waste when people don't know how to deal with people that have got problems. They kind of throw them somewhere and just let them rot. I didn't feel like I should have been there. And there wasn't much I could do. I was quite helpless, so I knew I was in a position where I'm in this place and I'm going to have to do these 2 years here. I have to do them. I had no passion. I lost a lot of confidence in myself. I had low self-esteem. I wasn't really confident in that I could do anything with my life anymore. I felt like I didn't belong nowhere, or no one really wanted me. And I didn't want to be anymore. I didn't want to be anywhere. I didn't really want to go to the Peru. I was smoking loads of weed, and you're stuck in this cycle of waking up and smoking. Then you're selling the stuff too, and you're selling it and smoking, selling it and smoking. So it becomes this kind of vicious cycle that you kind of struggle to get out of. You're waking up and just living as the days go by, rather than actually having some kind of plans or having some kind of passion or aspirations. When I got kicked out, I felt like it was something that was weighing heavy on my head in terms of my future and what I'm actually going to do with my life. And I didn't have much confidence in anything except my boxing, to be honest with you, so that was what kind of gave me that extra little push I needed in my boxing and made me just kind of push with it every single day, thinking about it every day, every single night and every morning. My uncle was a friend of one of the head coaches at London Community Boxing, so decided to go down, give it a try, and I loved it. I loved the environment, I loved the coaches, I loved all the boxers there. I loved the whole energy I was getting from the place, and I felt like that was the right decision for me to make. And it's been vital in my progress as a person and obviously as a boxer. You just feel that love, everyone's pushing each other on. It gave me another sense of family. Going to the gym every day, having another sense of belonging. It gave me a couple hours out of my week every day to be somewhere else. 3 or 4 times a week, I wasn't out on road with these people doing these things, or I wasn't at home just thinking about these things. I wasn't just smoking. I was busy, I was in the gym, I was doing things. I think my boxing helped me because it allows you to train yourself to channel your emotions and control them, because one of the most important things about boxing is in a boxing ring you can't lose your composure and you can't lose control over your emotions, because in that state, that's when you get punched up, that's when you get real badly hurt, when you do lose control of your emotions. If if I'm honest with you, I do think you have to be a little bit mad to box because it's a crazy sport, but at the same time, the benefits you receive from it, like I did myself, is unbelievable, and the list never stops. You'll be told thousands of different things from young people and older people in completely different situations to me and in the same situations to me that I've had various amounts of benefits from the sport.
I remember when he came in here and seeing him and seeing his demeanor, and it's changed. He took to it, he loves his boxing, but not just that, he's someone who is passionate about where he came from, about the kids who were there, about his family, about being a role model.
They've come a long way in the past 3 years and have really started to take ownership of their life, but also doing things to really benefit other people around them. I am personally so proud, and we are incredibly proud, of having the deserving winner of this Special Achievement Award has come to a huge congratulations to Javaun.
Helping young people has been and always will be a big passion of mine. I joined the Mayor of London's peer outreach team and loved the work from the start. We are a group of young people shaping policy and making sure young people across London are heard when decisions are being made. My goals as a professional would be to be a world champion 100%, and that's what I want to go with. While I'm on that path, I still want to be helping young people and kind of using all the work I'm doing to show young people you can do whatever you want, regardless of where you come from. It's just about the effort you put into it and what you allow to get to you. I think for young people going through all those kind of variety of problems, growing up in them kind of areas around gang culture, etc., I think the best thing to remember is you don't want to embrace that lifestyle. It's not something you should be embracing, because do you really want to continue that continuous cycle where your kids are going through the same things you've been through? Try and make a change and prove to people that you can come from these areas and be going through these kind of things but still excel in life just as much as someone else would in a completely different environment. There's so much out there that people can do, and it's just about finding what you like to do and what you're good at and just keep going. All I did was just tried everything. I just kept trying things until I found stuff I love doing, and I'm happy now. The boxing definitely did pull me through 100%.